India has a rich culture, with many temples, hills and sanctuaries. It is well known for its majestic tourist places, hills, rivers, plateaus, plains, beaches, deltas and deserts, many luxurious hotels and resorts, picturesque nature sites, and whether it is Ajanta-Ellora caves or Taj Mahal, the love monument which comes under 7 wonders of world. From culture to traditions to history to nature to adventure to man-made beauties, it has the most amazing array of travel products and destinations to offer to the tourists throughout the world. You can visit India to find yourself in the mountains of Himalayas and to be mesmerized by the ancient temples. Welcome to our channel Around the World with Dua Mumtaz. Today we are going to share a history of Kondaveedu Fort located in Kondaveedu, a village in the Chilikaluripet constituency of Palnadu district, Andhra Pradesh, India. If you like our informative video, please click the like button and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon so you will receive timely notification whenever we uploaded new videos. Let's get started. Kondaveedu Fort is a historically significant ancient hill fortress. The site is located 16 miles west of the city of Guntur. Apart from this main fort, there are 2 other forts nearby. Efforts are in progress to classify Kondaveedu Fort as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Kondaveedu Fort was constructed by Prolaya Vema Reddi. It was used as the capital by the Reddi dynasty between 1328 and 1482, shifting from their former capital at Addanki. It was taken by the Vijayanagara Emperor Krishnadevaraya in 1516. The Golconda Sultans fought for the fort in 1531, 1536 and 1579, and Sultan Quli Qutb Shah finally captured it in 1579, renaming it Murtazanagar. The fort came under the control of the French colonists in 1752 when it was extensively fortified. It passed on to the British East India Company, who got control of the fort in 1788 but abandoned it in the early 19th century in favor of Guntur. Now, the massive fortifications and battlements are seen in ruins only. The interior has extensive ruins of magazines and storehouses. The fortresses were once the capital of the Kondaveedu Reddi kingdom that was delimited between the south of the Krishna River and the Gundlakamma River and located 8 miles to the west of Guntur city. They were erected on a high ridge of a small range of hills with average elevation of 1,500 feet, and the highest point on the ridge is 1,700 feet. There are 2 hill ghat sections, which form the hill ranges. One is to the north, which provides a very steep but short access to the forts. The preferred access is more circuitous and less tiring and involves 2 miles of trekking. Kondaveedu and the surrounding forest areas have a large number of custard apple Morinda citrifolia noni trees. The village of Kondaveedu is said to have been established in 11th-15th century as a fortified township by Gopana, a commander of Buddhavimar of the Telugu Choda dynasty. Later it came under the Kakatiyas and occupied by Prolaya Vema Reddi 1325 to 1353, who shifted his capital from Addanki to Kondaveedu. Later, the fort was under the control of Vijayanagar kings, Gajapatis, Golconda Sultans, and lastly under the French and British. In 1323, Warangal and the whole of Andhra Pradesh came under the reign of Tughlaq's rulers of Delhi. Their depredations and despotic reign resulted in the formation of a confederation movement by the Hindu Musunuri Nayaks, who ousted the Muslims from Warangal, and the Reddis were part of this movement. The Reddis of Kondaveedu were initially feudatories of the kings of Warangal. From inscriptions, it is inferred that their rule overlapped with that of the Golconda Reddis and that they shifted from their earlier capital at Addanki in Guntur to Kondaveedu. The founder of the dynasty was Prolaya Vema Reddi, the son of Prola. They ruled in the region around present-day Vijayanagara and Guntur towns for nearly 100 years, 1328 to 1428. Their first ruler, Prolaya Vema Reddi, followed by 5 other rulers till 1428 who ruled till 1353, strengthened the defences of his kingdom by building a number of forts, which included the Kondaveedu Fort. He shifted his capital from Addanki in Guntur to Kondaveedu Fort. Subsequently, the region was ruled by the Bahmanis 1458, the Vijayanagara kings 1516, the Qutb Shahis 1531, 1537 and Amp 1579, the Mughal army of Aurangzeb in 1687, the French 1752, the Asaf Jahi kings, and finally the British 1766 and 1788. Early in 2019, remains of a Buddhist stupa were found under a dilapidated Hindu temple at Kondaveedu Fort. The remains date back to the later Satavahana period, 1st to 2nd century. This discovery pushes back of the history of Kondaveedu to the Satavahana period. The three forts on top of the narrow hill range are now in ruins. The earliest built fort dates to the 12th century. The main fort, built by the Reddi dynasty and refurbished by subsequent rulers, located at a height of nearly 320 meters, was considered then as one of the strongest forts in the region. 21 structures have been identified within the fort. Its fortifications, built with granite stones, comprise huge ramparts, magazines, warehouses, granaries, and wells. There are two entry gates into the forts, called the Kolepalli Darwaza and the Gnadella Darwaza. The entrance gate is three-storied, massive and made of granite stone blocks. A building built with rock pillars and covered with rock slabs, has 110 meters long inscriptions. A defense bunker is also seen. The source of water supply to the inhabitants of the fort was from three sources, namely, the Mutalama Chervu, the Puttalama Chervu and the Vedulla Chervu. In Telugu language means pond. On the way to the fort at Kothpalam, known as Puttakota in the past, at the foothill of the fort, an embankment is seen which is inferred as a security ring bund to protect the royal family palaces and houses of the main functionaries of the fort. The fort's ruins on the southwest side of the Kondaveedu village is in the shape of an equilateral triangle, and at the turning angles of the triangle at the southwest and northeast, tower bastions are provided, which form part of the facade wall of the fort. A single wall of 30 kilometers length straddles the hills. A temple known as the Gopinathaswamy temple, dedicated to Lord Krishna, lies at the foot of the hill. Its bunched stone pillars are carved out of a single rock. Both Hindu and Muslim architectural styles are seen in the forts. A mosque is also located within the fort. The Department of Archaeology and Museums, Andhra Pradesh, has decided to carry out major development and restoration works to bring out the past glory of the forts. The works proposed involve construction of Hill Ghat Road of 3.5 kilometers length from the eastern side of the hill, the first step to approach the forts, to begin restoration works, resetting and providing railing along the rocky pathway, and improving the viewpoints, bastions, garrison barracks, stables and internal roads with appropriate tourist signages. ISKCON South India is also embarking on giving a major facelift to this historical fort through their Spiritual Heritage Revival project. The Andhra Pradesh government has sanctioned a 65-acre plot at the foot of the hill to build a beautiful temple for the ancient Veena Gopal deity at the foot of the Kondaveedu hills in the first phase. The deity was originally installed 500 years ago by the great South Indian Emperor Krishnadevaraya, who also took over the fort from its previous rulers, the Reddi kings, Reddi dynasty. And provided this first phase is carried out successfully, the AP government promised ISKCON another 150 acres at the top of the hill to develop. 30 million rupee road to the top of the hill is already being completed by Andhra Pradesh government. Krishna's idol is very rare in the world. Located in Cheghashanpet, Kondaveedu Fort is situated in Kondaveedu village west of Guntur city. It is about 25 kilometers from Guntur city and about 13 kilometers from the site of Chilikaluripet. Guntur is easily accessible by road and rail from all parts of India. The nearest airport is Gannavaram Airport, which is 58 kilometers away from Guntur city. After reaching Guntur, one should board a Guntur Chilikaluripet ordinary bus and alight at Boyapalam Pirangipuram Road and can hire an auto rickshaw to the fort. The simplest way to reach the fort by one's own vehicle. Reach Guntur or Chilikaluripet by road. Drive 25 kilometers from Guntur towards Chilikaluripet via NH5, vice versa 13 km from Chilikaluripet and turn towards Boyapalam Pirangipuram Road. In this road need to travel around 10 kilometers to destination. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will see on our next video and will explore Talakona waterfall situated in Tirupati district of Andhra Pradesh.